So today we'll talk about the best way to reach $10,000 a month in trading income, what you got to do to get there, and some basic maths you can use to plan your growth to that level. And I feel like a lot of traders, you think that by being able to build your trading skills, you'll eventually get to a point where you make 10K a month, but you never really plan how to get there. And that's a big issue because you cannot just get to your goals of whether it's making 10K, 20K, 40K a month. You cannot just get there by pure chance or just because your trading skills are decent. To get there, you're going to have the right mindset and the right skills and the right plan. So today I want to address this topic and give you some tips, some things you got to consider, think about and plan to get to that goal of making at least $10,000 per month in trading income. Okay, so the first thing you got to think about is your strategy and its returns over time compared to your drawdown. Now, I've talked with a lot of traders in the past, and what a lot of them tend to aim for is a 3-to-1 of your profit per year over your maximum drawdown. Now, what you do is look at your profit per year on average. Is it like a 30%, 40%, 50% per year? What is that return per year on average? Then you look at your maximum drawdown. Now, let's say your maximum drawdown is 15%. So if you have 15% maximum drawdown, your ratio of profit over drawdown should be at least 3-to-1. So it should be at least 45% profit per year for a 15% drawdown. Now that's something that if you look at like hedge funds and big funds that invest in traders, that's what they're looking for. Investors want to see that kind of return where you're able to cover your drawdown multiple times per year, even if something like really bad happens. Let's say you get a more than average drawdown of 20% that year. You're able to recover and have double the results after. You're able to finish the year on average like 25% in profit because they have a 45% average profit per year. Now this of course won't be always the same thing. It's something that will change over time, but by having at least these stats per year, you're ensuring that over time you won't have a too big of a drawdown and not enough profit to recover. Second thing you gotta think about if you want to be able to make 10K a month is you gotta know what's your target. And by that I mean that sure you want to make $10,000 a month. That is the end result. But what capital do you need to get there? Now, if you look at my video I've done in the past with different traders I interview and ask them what's a realistic return per month. I'll leave that somewhere here linked in the corner, whichever. And you can watch this, can tell you which kind of return you can expect per month on average. But let's just say that a 10% per month return for a trader who's going to be there for the long term, it's a really good return per month. 10% a month is amazing. You can make less than that, that's still good. But 10% would be nice. If you want to make $10,000 a month, you need at least a $100,000 account to be able to make that kind of return. Now, if you make 5% a month, if that's your goal, which is a lot more realistic, then you're going to need at least $200,000 in your account to do that. Now, whichever figure that is, that's fine. We don't want to really care about this for now. We don't want to be dragged down by it or feel bad because you don't have this yet. That's just a figure we need to aim for. That's a target. Now, next, we've got two ways to be able to accumulate money, and this is our third point here. Two ways you can increase the capital. First one is through savings. So saving money from your job. Now for myself, I like to use this framework I've taught before many times in the past, where I spend around 60% of my profits, of my gain from my salary, if I had a salary. Even now I'm more at like 40% that I spend. So I keep 60% of my profits for investing purposes. So you spend between 40 and 60% of your income in like daily expenses, rent, food, your car, something else. That's something you spend. Now from there, the remaining 40 to 60%, you want to be able to invest it. You invest some of it into your trading account, some of it for coaching courses if you want, some education, some growth, and some of it in passive investments. In that manner, you're able to pretty much have something that you leave on the side. Let's say you buy the S&P, buy some indices for the long term, but you have a portion of this for actual trading that you can use to put in your account. Now do this for long enough. Let's say you make $10,000 a month already from your job, your normal day job. You invest 40% of this every month for your trading. That's $4,000 a month. After 1 year, you've got pretty much $48,000 right there. So half your target of $100,000 that you want to trade with already saved up right there. That's pretty fast. But you got to have a plan like this where you save parts of your income every month for investing in trading after. Here we are on the fourth point. Will come from external capital. That means prop firms, investors, trading for friends and family, whichever you want to call it, whichever way you want to go, that's fine. But if you feel like you have a gap between how much you can save and how much you need to be able to achieve that 10K a month in capital, you got to get it through prop firms or investors, for sure. And that's simple, but for sure not easy. It's going to take you time to do it. You got to have to practice how to get funded by a prop firm, You gotta maybe take a profit challenge. We have an awesome course called the Ultimate Profit Trading Program, which I'll leave link below for sure. At this moment where this video is published, you have a good offer on it. We just did a training a few days ago, and you save at least $200 in the training. So if you want to sign up for it, go ahead. That course is designed to teach you how to get funded by a prop firm, how to pass these challenges that prop firms have for the first time. And we help a lot of people do that. So they're able to build the right skills, build the right risk management and approach to trading to get funded with any prop firm after. So if you want to check it out, but that's just a way to do it. Of course, to go and find investors in your family, you can find people that are professionally investing in traders, whichever way work. But that is your other way to bring capital when you cannot save enough money to do it all by yourself. Now, the fifth step in being able to make $10,000 per month is simply to limit drawdowns. What that means is every time you get close to a drawdown in your trading, you gotta limit it. You gotta stop trading for a while. You gotta reevaluate your stats, go back, see if you made any mistakes, go back to fix things that you have to work on, and then come back to the market after that's done. Right? So a lot of people have a small drawdown, but they make it worse by making mistakes, by being not confident, by over trading, and that makes their drawdown like 5 times worse than it could have been without them putting in the mistakes. And that's something you don't want to do, of course. Many times I had a drawdown myself that was maybe like a 4% drawdown, a really simple drawdown, within my acceptable limits. But I would make mistakes, I would second guess myself, I would trade multiple time frames, multiple pairs, I would add some things to it, and I end up with like a 10% drawdown. For no reason, right? Just because I did something wrong myself. But I didn't notice it back then. It took me some time to reflect, look back at my trades, and find out what I did wrong. So you want to be able to limit your drawdown. Every time you have like a 3%, 4% drawdown, go back, see if your trades are all good, all according to plan. And if not, then make adjustments there. But if they are according to plan, keep trading the same way you've been doing before. Maybe reduce your risk a little bit until you get out of that drawdown again and get back on the right track. So those are my tips. Hope that's useful for you as always. Leave me your thoughts below as always. I want to hear your thoughts. What you like about this video. What are some tips you will apply to get to your first $10,000 a month? I want to hear some success stories below as well as always. Check out our Ultimate Profit Trading Program here in sale for the next few days. And I'll catch you back here in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.